Okay, today we're doing another tier list, this time of cartoon
Ooh.
characters. This one was AJ's suggestion. We have a wide variety of cartoon characters. Also, some of these characters aren't really cartoon characters, but like
At the
you they
time
were
of us watching them,
they were
we
considered
considered them.
cartoon. Right. Like Pokemon and Digimon and Yu-Gi-Oh. Like the OG Yu-Gi-Oh, Bakugan, stuff like that, I've counted as cartoons. So, who should we start? So this one will be different from the last one. We're just all deciding who we should put where. So, does anyone want to go first, or should I go first?
You go first.
I'll go first.
You want to go first?
I'm gonna say I went last time, so
Yeah. All right. Who do you want to put?
Could we go with Jimmy Neutron?
Where would you like to put him?
Jimmy Neutron can go on a solid C.
Personally, I'd put him in C or B.
I put him in B because that nigga was doing too fucking much. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. That show was a lot. Plus, he was a dick.
He's like a young Eli Musk, but less awkward.
Yeah. Where would you put him, Will?
C. I don't think.
C?
He was good. Oh. It was a good show.
It was.
I just feel like Sheen's spin-off of the show was better.
You think Sheen was better?
Yeah, I think his show that he got was better. Because, like, I think after, like, the first season, the show kind of fell off, if I remember correctly.
I just preferred Fairly Odd Parents over Jimmy Neutron. So where are we putting him? B or C? What do you guys think?
I put him in C because he was a straight up dickhead. Like
he was
overly just did too much when it didn't need to. Not like the movie though. I like the Jimmy Neutron.
The Timmy Turner Jimmy Neutron movie?
No, the one with the aliens.
No, I don't remember that one.
You don't remember?
Anyway, so C?
What do you think, Keith?
She's over here been silent the whole time. Hey, we can't hear you, man. Oh.
I think, honestly, he could go in B. I'm not against it.
We both said C.
I put him in C, bro.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Then that's where I wanted to put him in the first place.
Oh. Well, C it is. Alright. So I'll go next. I'll pick one of my personal favorites. Dipper from Gravity Falls. What do you guys think?
I put him in B because he did save the town, and
he does grow through the show.
Yeah,
he does save his sister.
He got a little too obsessed with that books and crap. I ain't gonna lie.
But he does grow through the show. He does learn.
I mean,
and he is kind of the only thing stopping his sister from just causing destruction.
Yeah, he really was. But his sister was also the reason why the town was like that too.
Yeah, his sister is unhinged.
Yeah, I put him in B because he
was. I would like to put him in A. What about you, Keith?
No.
I think B suits him best.
He was a hero, but he ain't no, someone I'll put.
It was kind of like
he had to moment versus like, was he really gonna be a hero? Like,
yeah.
I mean, he did cause a lot of problems as well.
Because really, he wanted to explore and crap, so it wasn't like
yeah. All right, AJ, it's your turn.
All right.
Also got Phineas and Ferb. I don't know if anyone noticed that.
I did.
Okay.
Phineas and Ferb. I mean, I choose Phineas. I'm putting him in a D. That nigga, bro. He could have been an engineer or something, but he was just doing too much. Like Jimmy, he was doing too fucking much. I ain't
But
gonna lie.
Phineas was a lot nicer.
Yeah, but he was doing way too much.
I mean, he was.
Phineas. I think he deserves.
I was gonna say Phineas was.
I liked him a lot more than I liked Jimmy.
His personality was better, but his over top was way over top than Jimmy. I say that.
I mean, but that's kind of like the point of the show.
I know, but he was building fucking roller coasters and fucking robots and like.
Dude, that was the point.
You know, Jimmy wasn't doing that, but like on a smaller scale though.
Didn't Jimmy create crack?
I know, but like
actual just crack.
I know, but he was building big ass crap in his backyard. Like you could see it.
Yeah. So what are we
thinking? Everybody actually loved it though.
Yeah, I was gonna say people actually liked Phineas even in his show.
Adults and adults, or like because adults couldn't catch him, the kids don't really know.
So
you know,
in terms of the parents, his dad knew. His dad just didn't care.
Bro, I put him in I put him in B, because he just he got a better person. He's a better person than Jimmy Neutron. I'll say that. A better person.
I'll roll with B.
I can roll with B.
I can do that.
Nah,
all right.
Jimmy Neutron on E tier. You know what? Just thinking that, put Jimmy Neutron on D.
D.
Nah, I'm not folding to there. Or yeah, yeah, Jimmy Neutron. I thought you said Timmy, or
no,
not Timmy, but
No, he said Jimmy.
That's crazy.
Put that man in D tier.
I'm fine with that.
Nigga is doing too much.
All right, Cave, it's your turn again.
I want to go with Ice King.
All right, what's your suggestion?
I personally like Ice King, so I want to put him in A tier.
What's your reasoning?
My reasoning is, well, Ice King, the reason for him becoming Ice King was because of
Marceline?
No, because I like the old Ice King. I like Simon instead of Ice King. Because Simon, when he becoming Ice King, I like that part. But when he's Ice King, that nigga was capturing princesses and shit. I said, what the?
Yeah, we're talking about Ice King, not Simon.
Yeah, but Ice King, I mean, the villain.
But
is he a villain?
It's a part of the reason why he became Simon, though.
Yeah.
Or Ice King. Simon was goated, okay? Don't get it twisted.
I'll put him in A.
You'll put him in A?
Yeah.
All right, I'll agree with that.
Because you think about his backstory and stuff, it's like...
He is cool. He's a bit... He's a bit strange, but he's got a great backstory.
On this list, I gotta say, he's definitely got the best backstory for the reason for why he is the way he is.
I can't deny that.
He does. He has one of the best backstories. Okay.
So,
what about Danny Phantom?
Or
yeah, we're leaving him in A. We agreed to A.
No, he stays at A. He's an A.
All right, my choice is Danny Phantom.
Okay.
I would like to vouch for B.
Uh,
I
I
honestly
like
He-
don't remember Danny much, but
But
what I do remember was that he kind of was forced to deal with stuff, I guess.
So the only reason I don't want to put him in A is because he was cool, but he was also a massive dick, just like Jimmy. Like
Bullied.
he was the bully. He bullied way harder.
Well, eventually, yeah,
He
he got his
was
get
the
back
bully.
though.
yeah, I would put him
No,
as C.
no, that man was the bully.
But
I put
like,
him as B.
That man bullied Dash way harder than Dash bullied him.
I like his
But
powers
Dash
and
deserved it though.
Did he? The man said he would peak in high school.
That's
Bro,
true,
he
but it
really
didn't
bullied
stop
that
him
man.
from bullying. Dash was
Yeah.
a dickhead.
Yeah,
No reason.
but Danny,
That
Danny
man
was
got-
pretty
that
fucking
man
bad.
got his powers, bro. Think about that.
So we're gonna go with B.
I'll put him in C. I like his powers, I like the character, but he ain't no top. He ain't no like. It wasn't like a top
Weird.
tier backstory or character. You know what I'm saying? I
So
like
you guys, do you guys vouch for C?
Yeah.
I would put him in C.
All right, we'll go with C. AJ,
I gotta go with Darwin. He's an A. When we talk about sidekick and how he do for Darwin, how he do for Gumball, bro, he's an A.
yo, Darwin is the biggest bro. That is the best way to put it.
Oh yeah.
Darwin's a
I
definitely.
feel like Darwin helps allow him to do what he does.
Darwin is
If Darwin wasn't around, it's like it'd be like
Gumball was not getting away with any of that.
Yeah, he helps him every time too. He found a solution. Like
I-
can't deny that.
Yo, the
he
turtle
also
episode.
kind of like the brains of the operation.
The turtle episode, Darwin busting into the van, ready to kill a turtle for this man. I will agree with
Well, I mean,
A
turtle-
for Darwin.
That damn turtle was evil as hell.
That turtle should be on this list himself. That man is a menace.
I'm gonna
She.
go with Bugs as my choice.
Wait, Keys. Well, did you agree with A or did you?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, okay.
You got that.
So we'll put him in A. You said Bugs?
Yeah.
Looks, man, I don't even care for Looney Tunes to be real with y'all. I
So this is the Looney Tunes show
Really
versions?
good.
I would say for the older people, cause like,
Well, so AJ, did you ever see the Looney Tunes show? Because that was actually pretty good.
I mean, yeah, but I'd rather watch Roadrunner, like the Woodpecker dude and the Roadrunner. I like those dudes.
But see, that was also still Looney Tunes, though.
Yeah, but Bugs, I didn't find him funny.
You didn't find Bugs funny? I felt like
You
Bugs
didn't
was
find
carrying the
Bugs?
show.
Yeah, but not Bugs, because he was
Rabbit
funny,
season.
right?
Duck season. Rabbit season. Duck season.
You can't tell me, bro. Smart ass.
Rabbit season. What is your suggestion, Keys? What do you want to put him in?
I wanted to put him in S because I believe that Bugs deserves to be an S.
No, man.
I feel like he carried
him.
Looney Tunes.
I was gonna suggest B for him. B for Bugs.
He was the face of Looney Tunes, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
He is. He is the most
Yeah.
famous Looney Tune.
I put him in S only because he was the face.
Okay. I'll agree to that. All right. So, okay. Let's do Dan Kuso.
Yeah, go ahead.
Let's do Dan Kuso from Bakugan.
I ain't gonna lie. I
I don't
didn't
know.
even think about that shit. I only care about the damn toys.
Yeah.
The show.
Y'all don't remember the idiot who was leading the show?
I'd rather watch Yu-Gi-Oh and play cards and rather I play Baki and play the game than to watch the show.
Yo, the anime, this cartoon was actually pretty good. Like the second and third seasons were actually pretty decent.
I don't know. The game itself was good. I give it that, but I got
The
put in
game was the Wii game or the actual physical game.
the physical game.
Yeah, I don't think I ever actually played it.
I put it D because I didn't really watch the show.
D?
Me personally,
I was gonna suggest C or B.
because I played the game, but I didn't watch the show.
What about you, Will?
I watched a little bit of the show, but it was kind of like, whatever comes on that Saturday. Or
It
not
wasn't like
Saturday. Those like
I've
early
seen it.
morning type beat things,
Yeah.
It's not like Blade, because I watched the show and played the game. But
I mean, we have Jenga from Beyblade here.
I put that in the B tier. That Blade. What?
Beyblade, let
I
it
thought
rip.
Beyblade
Let's
was
fight
better than
an epic battle. Oh, I was gonna say S tier for Jenga.
I'll put him in B. When I say S and A, I'm talking about characters that just like from like from the backstory to the character itself and to the ending. I reserve that for A and S.
Have you seen Beyblade? Yo.
Yeah,
Not really.
I haven't seen it like that because there's too many. But I ain't gonna lie, that's way too many
I think at
shows.
most I could put it in B. Because
Yeah.
I do remember watching a lot of Beyblade as a child.
So we'll put Dan and C.
Didn't really care. I just thought it was cool.
So we'll put Dan and C and Jenga and B then.
Yeah.
That sounds good.
Remember those characters.
Jenga's Pegasus, dude, the main character. Then we had Leon, the gang leader.
Like the king.
Leon.
No.
You know, the dude with green hair? Or do you mean
the one that pretty much came through and was always bodying people, and he was the original like Dark Horse Dragon?
Oh yeah, I know who you talk about. Drago dude.
And then
El Drago.
Pretty much always dragging them.
The dude who beat Jenga first try.
Yeah, and then he also beat Jenga's partner so bad that he became the equivalent of a Sasuke type character.
Yes.
Yeah, that dude was cool.
Yeah, I couldn't remember his name, so I couldn't put him on the list.
I give that show a big plus. Well, I'll give that show a +1 just for him.
So we'll put him in B?
Yeah. I'm not sure if you know who I'm talking about, AJ.
I know who you're talking about. That's what matters. El Drago. Ryuga.
His name sound familiar. I can't remember.
Ryuga?
Hold on.
Is that El Drago?
Hold on. I'm about to put him on the list.
You guys on Rygo.
There we go. This guy.
Oh, that nigga? Oh, yeah. Put him in the B tier. Yeah. He was.
Yeah, him.
He 1v fucking. Well, he 1v like.
He killed people. Let's get it correct. He killed people.
Yo, can we talk about how hardcore that Beyblade was? Like, they were not fucking around.
For no reason.
Nah,
it was crazy how hard he went. Yeah.
Put him in tier.
Dude, they straight up murdered people in that show. Like, there were twins who killed each other.
He actually killed people with a fucking blade. It was.
Dude.
He was different. He was just.
Dude, that show in general was just crazy.
Hey, save him for the villains, like a villain tier. I will save him for that.
Yeah. You know what? Yeah.
All right, we'll take him off then. I can't really take him off, so.
All right, just leave him there.
Leave him then.
B
We'll,
tier.
we'll read that next time.
All right, AJ, who's next?
Ben 10, the youngest one, S tier.
The OG Ben 10. Where you want him?
No explanation for him. We already know it. You already know it.
Should I just go ahead?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty obvious.
We already know his story. They ain't no.
There's no
Ain't
ifs,
nothing
ands,
to-
or buts on his.
Yeah,
You're right. Should we just go ahead and put all
He
three
is
up
the
there?
honored one.
bro. I'll put
Oh
this.
no, I only believe Ben. I only believe in Ben.
I like the second. I like the when he was a teenage, but he ain't up there with his youngest one. Youngest one, he was put the team.
I would put Omniverse version up there.
Nah,
Alien
man.
Force, I would not.
That man put the team on his back.
I only like the child version. Child
Yeah.
him was in cooking.
He was
It
him.
wasn't even close.
That man was King Arthur himself. That's all I gotta say.
All right, Will, what's your choice?
The other two would have to go into like B tier because honestly, only
I'm-
Ben was doing it.
I am not putting Omniverse Ben anywhere less than S or A.
A tier, bro. A tier. Because he got, think about it.
You can put him in A.
Okay, we'll put them both in A.
He had new fucking abilities. If you think about it. And he could upgrade too with them.
Yeah, but I just look, man. I already said my piece about Ultimate Alien.
I understand.
He was too ready to kill Kevin. He was too ready.
Also, you gotta say him for a villain. Is he? I think he's like an
Kevin?
anti.
Kevin is not a villain. He is a hero.
He was a villain for a short
The
time.
original Kevin is a villain.
No, he
But
was a
we-
villain.
I definitely will give it that Kevin, when he came back to the show, he was a lot better.
We have the Kevin 11 from Alien Force and onwards on this list, but we don't have the original one.
Put him in B tier. I can't. He's a side character. He's good, but he's a side character.
Look, let me put it like
He's a good
this.
character.
AJ,
Good.
listen to this. You gotta treat a woman like you gotta treat a car. Go
I know.
on.
But there's better side characters than him. That's why I say that he in the B tier. He got me the B tier.
Look, man. I recently rewatched Alien Force. Kevin made a lot of good jokes that you only get when you're older.
I understand, but he's not top tier. Like when I'm talking about top tier side characters, you gotta be like a Sasuke type, you know?
I mean, Kevin is pretty
I
cool.
don't like that we have to consider Sasuke.
You know, because
Yeah, I don't look. I love Sasuke's design, but I do not like him very much as a character.
Well, Vegeta, like side character Vegeta type.
Okay,
You know,
I can agree with Vegeta.
like Vegeta type side character. That's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
you know, I can understand
You
Gumball,
know-
I can understand Darwin, but not, Kevin.
I know
Well,
this is a bit of a side tangent, but I think I've realized why I'm not a fan of Gojo. Because it's okay to be a Vegeta type character. I don't like it to a certain degree past, right?
Okay.
Gojo is like a Vegeta type character, but like his arrogance is too much. I'm
Yeah,
not a fan of his arrogance.
but he can back his up. But he can back his arrogance up. As I say.
I know, but when you that arrogant, people gonna start hating on you. You know?
Exactly.
That's fair. And the arrogance has to be done right.
Then people want to see your downfall.
He was arrogant for like don't get me wrong, he had his reason to be arrogant. It outlived its time because when you figure out what he started off as, coming to what he came to, and then after he got sealed and stuff, and he was still just as arrogant as
I was about to say if he had learned from being sealed and been like more of like a calm, confident, that would be a bit different.
Exactly. And see,
Like if he was sure of himself but not cocky and overconfident.
It didn't make any sense for him to be the way he was when he was like obviously he was the strongest, don't get it twisted. But like,
Right.
he overestimated himself and always underestimated his enemies. And after a while that gets annoying.
And it is also probably what killed him, to be honest.
Yes. It literally led to his downfall. At least Vegeta learned.
Right. So, where are we going to put Kevin and Gwen then?
Bro, B tier. I can't put him no higher than that.
I think Kevin and Gwen can go in B tier too.
Alright.
Don't get me wrong, I like Gwen, and I appreciate Kevin too. They just aren't, they aren't Ben.
Right. They aren't Ben himself.
Like, you gotta be a Vegeta type, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
I mean, we're all being honest, we only watched the show really for Ben.
I was going to say, why do you think they made Kevin and Gwen so much less important in Omniverse?
I didn't hear what he said.
I didn't either.
AJ, you still there?
AJ, you having a stroke finally?
Huh?
I
AJ.
didn't catch what you said.
Oh, I said if we ain't watching that show, I said without Ben, I ain't watching that show.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's my turn.
Wait, who didn't you suggest Ben? So wouldn't it be?
You still on there? Oh.
So it's Keith's turn, right?
Moving past. For me, we already did what's it? Dipper, so let's do Mabel.
Okay. What's your suggestion?
I can't stand her ass. I can't stand her.
That's fair.
That's fair. I would put her in C. I would put her in C because I like Dipper. But Mabel is not horrible, and she works very well with Dipper.
Especially that golf ball and stuff. I hate her.
I do think she's better than a lot of the other characters in the show, though.
She is. Dipper, Mabel, Dipper, Mabel, Seuss, like the main crew are kind of the best characters.
At least for like a side character. Well, no, the other main character, you know.
Neutragonist or whatever it is. Basically like the non-main character, main character.
At least she was like truly tolerable.
Yeah. What do you think? See?
She always was good to her brother for the most part.
She was. Most of the time.
Nah, she fucked that town up. I ain't gonna lie. That just...
Oh, no, she did. She caused like half the problems.
She can't put her no higher than no C because she fucked that town up. Like, literally over... I forgot why she did it again. Why she didn't give it up.
All the reasons. Mabel caused a lot of problems. You're going to have to be more specific.
Where's she, hold up. I gotta get my food real quick.
Keys, what's your suggestion?
I think she can be in... I kind of want to put her... Well, yeah, no. She's got to go in C. She can't be on the same level as Dipper. Though I also didn't like Dipper for reasons, but it's not as much as I...
Right.
Wasn't feeling her.
Right. Alright, so it's my pick now, right?
Yeah.
Should I just go ahead and get Ash Ketchum out of the way?
You can.
So, are we all just going to agree to put him in S or A?
You can go in A for me. I think Red's a better character. I think Red's a better character. That's a joke. I think that Ash is pretty good. I was going to
say, Red's not really a character.
I just think it's a little bit crazy that he it took him that long to become a champion.
No, it did take him till Sun and Moon. But to be fair, it's not like that was his goal.
Yeah.
What we talking about?
Oh, we're deciding where to put Ash.
Oh.
I think we agreed to put him in A. What do you think, AJ?
Is it Ash?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Ash Ketchum.
Man, put him in A. He would have been a champion a long time ago if it wasn't for the creators. All right.
All right, AJ, it's your turn.
Called Dexter.
Ah, Dexter. Where are we putting him?
That's kind of hard.
Dexter's a real good character. He's a ton of fun.
Laboratory was a good show, though.
It was. I just said Dexter in the show was really good.
Did he have any significant moments? Because I can't remember.
The entire show is him, AJ.
Bro, you know the one thing I said about Phineas and Jimmy that they was dickheads and shit, but they actually like kind of remember them being dickheads. Like Dexter, I can't remember what like.
Dexter wasn't a dickhead. Dee Dee was just a psychopath.
Yeah, but
everybody else around him was a psychopath.
His mom and dad weren't that bad.
I put him in.
It's just everybody he interacted with who came into his lab was a complete psychopath. He was actually very nice.
He was nice enough to tolerate them.
He was actually very polite to Dee Dee. He was always like, Dee Dee, can you please leave?
Bro, I can't remember Dexter like that. I know the character, but I can't remember him. He ain't like a super like common character, you know? Like I can't.
I mean, to be fair, it's not like the show has existed in a long time.
I'll put him in the I'll put him in D tier because
D? D tier?
I don't think he deserves to be where Jimmy's at.
I was gonna say B tier. Excuse me.
Yeah,
I thought he said D tier.
Did he say
Drop him
D?
in B.
B?
Put him
Okay.
in B. D or B.
B.
I'm fine with either.
B. Okay, B. I'm cool with B. Keys, it's your turn.
If we going for B, I'm cool with that.
Let's go with Timmy.
Timmy?
Turner.
All right. What's your suggestion?
I feel like Timmy deserves to be in A, and Wanda and Cosmo deserve to be above him.
You think Wanda and Cosmo should be in S?
No, put them in A and put Timmy in B.
Timmy in B and Cosmo, Wanda in A? I can agree with that.
Yeah.
I'd ask for AJ's opinion, but he's on mute, so.
Give him a sec.
I will go next. We'll ask AJ when he gets back.
Okay.
Well, I'll say Johnny Test because AJ specifically wanted him.
Okay.
What about the Turtles? What are we thinking about the Turtles? Raphael is my favorite.
Leonardo's mine.
I feel like we could probably just put all of them in one tier because they're all great.
Yeah.
What should we put them? Just put all four of them in A or S?
I think
They're
all I think the turtles in general deserve to be in a high tier list.
I was gonna.
So,
That's what I said. Should we just put all of them in S or A? Because like they're iconic. Everybody
Yeah.
knows them. They're beloved. They've had so much story and fleshed out. They have comics, video games, movies, animes, cartoons, everything. Like they are beloved. They're also just hands down iconic. So I would probably put them in S. What do you think?
I agree with that.
All right. AJ,
S tier? Wait, who
we
this?
put the Ninja Turtles in S tier.
I agree.
AJ, who's your favorite turtle?
Probably Raphael.
Good man. We also
Yeah,
put
Leonardo's
put-
mine.
we put Timmy Turner in B tier and Cosmo and Wanda in A tier. What do you think about that?
You're right though, because they do save him a lot.
Yeah. All right,
Yeah.
AJ.
How old is he again?
Timmy?
Who?
Like
Yeah.
30.
Timmy is like dang near 30. He should be a lot older than 30, 40 years old because he had held the entire world captive.
He was
He had made a wish that kept the world from everybody from aging.
60.
Not just
He
him,
ended
but
up 60.
everybody.
60. He stopped the world from aging for 50 years.
Yeah.
So he is 60.
That's crazy.
All right, AJ, it's your choice. Who we pulling?
Let me see. Finn.
Finn?
A.
Hey.
A.
All right. Should we just go ahead and do Jake and Marceline too?
Well, actually, nah. If we're considering both Jake and Marceline, Jake
'Cause they're-
deserves to be in B, or no, he deserves to be in A. Finn deserves to be under him.
Marceline?
Yeah, I put Finn, Jake, Marceline, and Ice King on this list.
So she got the same backstory as Ice King. We think about it too.
Yeah.
So, what do we just
put her alongside of Ice King?
So do we just put everybody but Finn in A tier?
I just don't think Finn did a lot of stupid shit.
But the entire show is literally about him growing. To be fair.
Yeah, but like in the beginning, he was decent, right?
Yeah.
But it wasn't until Jake had a kid where Jake gained his rating for being A, right?
I didn't actually.
Through that time, he
Finn.
tried his best to teach Finn, but Finn is
an incompetent job.
Yeah, Finn's a bit incompetent.
It took Finn until he went on big adventures to actually start growing up. Well, I'll vouch for that. I'll agree with that.
I just felt like Finn, throughout the show,
he's a bit annoying.
It wasn't that he was annoying for me. It was more like it felt like Finn just wasn't learning. Because like after a while, it truly felt like he just wasn't learning.
Finn is a bit weird, to be fair.
Because like, what I think the downfall of the show was making all these Dang, like trying to push him falling in love with somebody so hard.
Honestly, I would have been fine if they had just kept Flame Princess and just like taught her not to be a psychopath.
It wasn't even Flame Princess though, because Flame Princess wasn't the worst person there. Princess
What?
Bubblegum was
But he
always
had-
the worst.
Which I feel like if they had just got her, taught her to deal with those issues, she would have been fine. I would have been perfectly fine the whole.
But at the same time, though Flame Princess had her issues, the most heinous person in that show was Princess Bubblegum by far.
I.O. Bubblegum.
She
Why do you think
she-
was? I'll count that woman as a villain. She
used to steal from them. Not only that, she experiments on her own people.
billions into zombies multiple times.
Yes. Leaving Finn and Jake to solve that. It's crazy to me.
You said what?
Not to mention leaving Finn on.
Yeah.
You talking about Bubblegum Princess?
Yeah, Bubblegum.
Bro, she is a psychopath who doesn't
Yeah.
realize she is.
Well, again, why do you think I didn't put her on this list?
I mean, she did good too, but
What, like once a year?
I mean, it's better than nothing. But yeah, you're right.
Dude, they had to practically force her whenever they needed her to do something good.
I can't believe she stalked everybody. That's crazy.
Yeah. That was wild.
And
What?
Marceline confront her about that.
What?
Yeah, Princess Bubblegum was stalking everybody through the cameras.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that was wild to me. And it's crazy that Marceline brought it up, and apparently her and Marceline are supposed to be like really good friends, but it's like, how did
What?
you get along with this woman?
Is the loose version of that. I'm pretty sure they were dating at one point.
I just don't understand how she ever had anything to do with that lady.
For sure, the only reason I liked her was because he doesn't realize how horrible of a person.
It's because it was his first love. That's the only acceptable answer I take.
You know, well, I'll agree with that. So we're gonna go put Finn and B, and the rest of the people. Everybody okay with that?
Yeah.
Adrian?
Huh?
You okay with that?
What?
Finn and B, and Marceline, Jake, and Ice King and A.
Yeah.
All right. So it's my turn now. So have any of you guys heard of Symbionic Titan?
Yep.
No.
Well, so I have more or less the main character from that on here. His name's
There was
Lance.
three of them, too.
Hmm?
There was three of them.
Yeah, but I put the dude because he's like, I guess, more of the main character from what I could tell.
Let me see, because that show was not that show
I
wasn't
don't
really
remember that show. I don't think I watched it.
I remembered it because it was a chick and a robot and him.
It was a girl, like slime bot dude, and then him. It was actually pretty good. It got 2 seasons. It was pretty good.
Was he
I
the
put
main
it-
character?
He was more or less the main character.
One of the main characters.
I can put it in C.
I put it in B. It wasn't that
Yeah.
it was kind of forgettable.
I put it in B.
I just don't know the show.
Did AJ say,
I really don't have a take.
AJ, did you say B or D?
That's D. D.
D?
Mm-hmm.
I'll put it in C. I'll agree with days on this. I like the show, but it got canceled for a reason, you know.
Mm-hmm. That's why I said I put it in D, but if you want to see it, okay.
So AJ, it's your turn.
All right. Zuko S tier.
Zuko and S tier.
Yep. Think about that nigga was chasing down the Avatar, right? I had to go through like how to like find himself, and like he helped the Avatar become like a fucking king of his nation. Like, how is that not S tier?
Well, I don't think he's like as iconic and amazing as like the people on S tier.
No, his story is definitely S tier. You can't like, bro, like his story.
Right, but think of who we have in S tier. Like we have Bugs Bunny, the Turtles. Like it's a pretty fucking high bar.
But Zuko himself has like a lot of.
And Zuko, I'd probably put him around Alien Force.
I think you could go in S.
I
Zuko.
His
I think
story, how he tried to like
his growth.
yeah,
made,
his growth is
major-
really work.
His growth was
I do agree.
Elite.
Phenomenal character. My only reason for him in A is just because how high of a bar S and above is.
He's Vegeta type. He's a Vegeta type character who don't have a lot of seasons. All right, because Avatar wasn't like, you know, like a 14 type season. It wasn't meant like that.
AJ, did I tell you they're making an Avatar movie of them like as young adults or something?
Oh, I saw that. I hope they don't ruin that shit because every time
Dude,
I see Avatar live action, this is
They-
terrible.
They have not made many good Avatar things lately. I hope it's good.
I ain't gonna lie, the Netflix one is kind of good. I like that one.
I haven't watched it, but I've heard a lot of people say it's not good.
They
But I
haters.
mainly thing. AJ, you do tend to have pretty bad opinions, though.
No, bro, I'm telling you, it's good. It's not bad.
Well, so I'll have to watch it myself before I judge it. I'll just say that.
It's a show. It ain't nothing damn movie or nothing.
Anyway, so should we just go ahead and do Aang and Toph too?
yeah.
Do we just put them all in S?
I'll put Toph in A tier because she can handle her own. I can.
Yeah.
She can handle her own.
Toph was also pretty funny.
Yeah.
Toph, right. What about Aang? Where should we put Aang?
S tier.
All right,
Of course. It's Aang.
all right. Keys, it's your turn.
Let's do Scooby.
All right, you can do Scooby Gang. Then we have all of them. What's-
I think Scooby can go in A tier.
Really, not S.
I was more of a Batman person.
A
My
what?
sister was the Scooby Doo person. But I feel like it depends on what version of Scooby Doo you watch.
Yo,
Or-
Mystery Inc. one was amazing.
Oh yeah, that was peak Scooby Doo. I ain't gonna lie, that was right.
Yes.
If we're talking about like none of the funny crap Scooby Doo, then yeah, Scooby Doo is definitely an S tier show. If we're talking about all the crap that they've been trying to pull off in like recent years, man.
I'll put it like this: Scooby Doo before 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Wait, which Scooby Doo you got?
I just have Scooby Doo because it's just the character. I meant like just a general.
Dang.
Because all the shows here, other than Gumball, are all from like 2015-ish and before.
I said we had certain Scooby Doo you had picked. There would been a tier for that too.
So should we just put Scooby in S tier?
I guess. No, I put him in A tier.
I mean, we're not including like the new terrible Scooby Doo's, AJ. We're counting like
Mystery Inc. I put him in S tier. But we're just talking about Scooby Doo, like, you know.
we're talking Scooby Doo from like 2015 and before, not like recent ones.
I guess I put him in S tier because it did have like that live action movies too.
Those movies were actually surprisingly good.
Yeah, I'll give it an A tier.
Mystery Inc.
Mystery Inc. I give that an S tier. But if we're talking about before, like if we're talking about all that together, no, I can't put him in no S tier. That's
No,
an A tier.
we're talking about Mystery Inc. and before. So
Mystery Inc. itself, I'll put in S tier, but everything else is
I
A
don't know
tier.
nothing about Mr. Inc.
Mystery Inc. was like the best Scooby Doo. You got these.
That show was. I like
Like,
how they had a backstory and stuff.
Dude, they had like genuine plot. Like they took the episodic nature and turned it into a full 5-season show. And they still kept like the main episodic nature, but made there's like a story in the background. They had active characters. It was really good. Like I actually suggest watching that. There's not many shows on here that you can actually recommend going back and watching that like that are worth it. But that is one of the ones.
It's crazy. People died on that show too.
Hmm?
I said, what's crazy? People died on that show.
Dude, that's so good.
I said, yeah, that definitely S tier. But
I only even put
Yeah.
Scooby Doo in S tier.
Hmm?
Scooby is an S tier character.
All right.
And I think it also goes as follows. Shaggy also is an S tier.
I hate Shaggy. I ain't gonna lie. That nigga just dumb as fuck.
Wow. All right.
Yeah,
What do
he's
you think he should
so
be?
I was gonna S tier with Shaggy too. They
Bro,
play off really well. Scooby can't really be Scooby. Shaggy.
he's a punk, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Right,
The
but
shit he be doing pissed me off, bro.
he would be just as good without Shaggy. Scooby wouldn't be Scooby without their partners.
I feel that Velma can go in A. I never liked Daphne, so I feel she's a C.
I don't like that.
She's
And
just a
Fred's-
pretty chick. Fred's the
like,
leader. He gotta
okay.
go with A.
Fred
He got
Fred
no.
really good.
Fred
and
can go with B.
I was gonna say
I was thinking B.
Mystery Inc. Fred, I would put him in A. But if it's
No,
just
put him in
Fred,
B.
well, no, it's just Fred, so I'd put him in B. Daphne,
No. Oh yeah.
Daphne, we can put in. Where are we saying Daphne?
She's a C. If not lower.
You want to put her with Jimmy Neutron?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
I never liked Daphne.
Like,
I
where
just
is
thought
her
she never
specialty?
brought anything to the group.
Yeah,
She-
because what do you think? You think you know Shaggy and Scooby, you know Velma, you know Fred, but what did Daphne do?
Daphne was the pretty girl that Fred was dating. Velma was the plans. Velma was the brains. Fred was the leader and the trap man. Scooby and Shaggy were the date and the comedy relief. Daphne was the sex appeal.
And that's her.
That's the best week for Daphne. Okay. How will we do Blossom, Bubbles, and Buttercup?
They all got going the same tier. You can't put them differently.
I
I just don't see.
Yes.
I
Do you
feel
want?
like Blossom was better than the other two.
Boy, the blue headed
Personally.
one. The blue eyes was.
I like Blossom the best just because I like leaders. You know, like protagonists and stuff like that.
I got put them in.
But I feel like all of them going in the same tier kind of fits too well, you know.
Yeah,
I
but
feel like
they
there's
call-
definitely a better one.
There is, but I think they're that much better than the other two, you know.
Dang. Okay,
Yeah.
let's put Blossom in A. Put the Buttercup and
Bubbles.
Bubbles is the one with the green eyes, right?
Bubbles is blue.
Bubbles is the one with the blue.
Blossom is red.
Put her in C and put Buttercup at B.
Ace.
Buttercup, B, Blossom. What'd you say Blossom was?
Blossom at A is what he said.
And put Bubbles at C. That's how I see it.
Buttercup should also be sitting at B.
Yeah, I think Blossom should be an A and Buttercup and Bubbles should be B.
Yeah. I could agree to that.
You good with that, AJ?
I'd rather put Bubbles at C, but if we're choosing B, I'll put it there.
All right, AJ, it's your turn.
Gumball, S tier.
Yeah, I can move that. What about you, Keys?
He's got to be an A.
The whole family is like an S tier or A tier. That's how I see it. But Gumball, yeah, S tier, bro. I like his creativity. I like how he's creative and stuff. I like how he's
He's fun to watch, but he's also dumbass.
He's a good dumbass. I say that.
He has, sir, when he thinks his mind works, has negative IQ.
I'll put him in S tier. I already put Dom in the A tier. We already put Dom in the A tier. You gotta put him in the S tier.
I mean, we could just
But I feel like Darwin was a better character, though.
I mean, we
No.
have one without the other. Like, they kind of make each other. So I would put them both in that.
I could allow it. I can allow it. He can be an A with
Agent.
Darwin.
Yeah, I'll put him in A.
All right.
I personally didn't feel.
Is that Randy Cunningham right there? Right beside
Yes, that is Randy Cunningham, Ninth Grade Ninja.
First season of that was good. Anything past that was just kind of like not it.
That shit forgettable. I ain't gonna lie.
I just really
Kick Butowski, bro.
Was a fun character himself.
Oh, Kick Butowski, you're right.
Oh, that's what I forgot. Oh. You know that show, L?
Oh, but I haven't actually watched it. I mean, I think I've seen like a couple episodes, but I don't remember. All I remember is Daredevil.
I don't gonna lie, that shows him.
All right, Keys, what's your?
It's a really good show. I choose what the hell? Bravo.
Hey, Bravo. Bravo.
I don't remember his name.
Johnny Bravo.
Johnny Bravo. There you go. It comes back to me every now and again.
Where are we putting him?
I ain't gonna lie, I never watched the show. I know of the character, but I never watched the show.
I want to put him at. He's either C or B.
I'd put him in B. He's not as good as the characters in A, but he is really funny.
His show was funny. I give it that.
Maybe it's just a baby. Till you rock it till it's yes. I don't remember the whole quote.
I said, put it in B. He's an iconic character, but I just would.
All right. All right. Should we just go ahead and do the Teen Titans?
They're all different characters. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I put most of the Titans in S or A, honestly.
Robin at S tier, bro. I got no explanation for him.
Robin is the best.
Yep.
What about the others? Keys, any objections to Robin and S?
No, I feel like Robin was one of the reasons you watched
I'm-
the show anyway.
It
I like-
was.
To a villain and he start fighting his I said, yep. That right
What
there.
about Fire, Beast Boy, Raven, and Cyborg?
I said I put Raven at A tier.
I can deal. I would put honestly the rest of them in A tier, except maybe Starfire. I put in B or C.
Yeah, I
put
agree.
Starfire and B. The rest
I-
can go into A tier. Because
Yeah.
I enjoyed the rest of them.
Starfire wasn't as good as the others.
I just didn't like Starfire.
She was a pick. I ain't gonna lie.
Starfire, the alien girl, was a pygmy.
Yep.
Okay, AJ. We'll put Starfire in B. AJ. AJ, you still haven't said your suggestion.
Stitch.
Stitch? Where are we
Yep.
putting?
Bro.
Lilo Stitch. He's S.
Okay.
That nigga dead ass robbed the fucking prison. And he just the way he busted out of the prison shit, and the cops are following. He pulling some GTA crap. I ain't gonna lie. That was an there.
On this list for a reason. It's Stitch.
That man bust out
Stitch
that
ain't
damn
never missed.
prison.
Stitch ain't never missed. Not when they first created that movie, it was gas. When they
Yeah.
created the show, it was gas. You can't tell me otherwise.
So great. I love it.
That nigga. I ain't gonna lie. He made it look easy.
Stitch really said like y'all need to understand who I am for real.
Like growing them 4 arms and stuff. When he started fighting that thing, I said, yeah.
Oh
Dude,
yeah, he really said he was done. He was done playing around with y'all.
He was
was like,
John Wick.
let me show you what it's really like real quick.
Alien John Wick. Like literally.
Stitch was great, man. Stitch was great. Alright. Keys, who's next?
Steven Universe, he had a good show, a
He-
good run up.
I didn't really like Steven himself, though.
I mean, like that show just screams like I don't like it.
It was
It
a
just
good show. I have to
it-
give it
it-
that. The only reason I don't drop him to D is because his show was actually really good.
The show was
But,
good.
like there was a lot of stupid and his I won't blame him for all that stupidness. I give him a plus because he got over the stupid.
Didn't he technically kill his mama?
No.
His mama caused everything.
Yes, his mom was the reason everything happened and is the gem that is in Steven, right?
She is Steven, kind of.
Steven is technically his mom.
Yes.
Damn, he gotta clean on his mama. Man. That's crazy.
She caused a ton of fucking trouble.
Dude,
and
she
then she
caused
just left it
her
to
black
Steven
hair.
to fix it, to go back and clean up the
dude, she's almost
What I found what was so wild about it is that it was like Steven technically never truly did anything wrong, but his mom just caused him to have to go through hell. He was hated by other people because of what she did.
Dude, Steven
She was like a god or something.
dude. I
Not
think
a god.
was bubblegum.
She was more. She was like the leader of the entire planet.
Yeah, like I remember she was something.
The Gem Homeworld had basically 4 or 5 leaders, and she was like the head of them.
Yeah, I remember she was like up there, and I remember she was like,
She was one of them. She was like one of the biggest. She was a diamond.
yeah,
Yeah, she was as high leveled as you could possibly get.
top
And
flight.
she did one of the most scummiest things possible. And it wasn't even close. And you have to kind of sit there and look at her and be like, why'd you do that?
And I
Because
remember the other
not only did she like screw over her own people,
She screwed over her.
screwed over her own friends.
Yeah, I'm gonna say
She
that.
screwed over like countless of her race. She like, if I remember correctly, she committed almost kind of like pseudo genocide, I guess, to one like complete faction.
Excuse
all
me?
because she just didn't like them.
I did not know about that part.
Yeah, I remember that part because it was like because when they found like them gems, it was all like
Yeah,
fucked
because
up.
see,
and
there
shit.
was other gems essentially
Yeah,
that were like that hated Steven because
Yeah.
of because of the gem he had, and it's because of the gem that Steven had for why they targeted him.
yeah,
All to get back at Rose. It had nothing to do with them hating Steven, but his gem gave off her aura, and it was because it was her.
That we hate you.
Yeah.
Was basically the point of us.
But the way it was explained, that's why it was like, you know,
One of those things where it was like really hard to sit there and swallow because it was like, what the.
Cause she didn't look like the type to do some shit like that, but she did it.
Exactly. She did
That
not
was the
look like the
problem.
type to do some like foolishness and cause her son that much of a headache.
Cause she was giving him all messages and shit about her son until they really found out about her.
And then what's crazy is that Pearl was her name? She
Yeah.
knew exactly how Steven's mother was like.
She did.
That was the white one, right?
Her mother's a right-hand man.
Yeah.
Right hand. Whatever.
She was Rose's right hand, essentially. She told Rose everything, and she made her promise to go along with one of the. She made her promise to go along with go along with everything that Rose did, and she just willingly did what she told her to do.
I mean, what else was she supposed to do?
But at the same time, she was also manipulated herself, so you have to give her a bit of a buy.
Yeah, she was. Because when she fell for the whole realization,
it was a really good show. It was just that you trying to figure out what was going on while also keeping up with the non kind of funniness that they were doing at the same time. It kind of like drained you a bit, and the show kind of like hold on. If it kind of focused more on the entireness of trying to understand, keep up with Rose, trying to figure out about his mom and all of that, the show would have been like, I would have been fine with the show for the most part. But like the filler of it, I just didn't like its filler.
Yeah.
You know what, for that reason, yeah, no, Steven's a solid B. I gotta give it to him. He was a solid B. I give him a lot of credit for, Steven's a B. I think anything lower would be doing himself a disservice, because he deserves to be at B.
But I don't think
he went through a lot of crap
he did.
That he shouldn't have had to deal with.
But
and he took it on the chin for the most part.
See what we're gonna go with?
I like B.
AJ?
Y'all can
Yeah,
bet
I
on
said
your.
All right. So is it Keys or my turn?
it's your turn. I thought
It's your
my
turn.
turn.
I chose Steven.
Okay. Well, then I guess I will go with. Let's go with Zack Saturday. Anybody remember Secret Saturdays?
Yeah, I can't remember it too much.
I
So-
didn't watch it.
It was a show that basically had them running around and dealing with cryptids. If you don't know what that is, that's like the Loch Ness Monster and Yetis and stuff like that, like
Like
Bigfoot.
mystical creatures and stuff, pretty much.
Yes.
Like
the-
folklore.
It was really good to the point where people actually liked it so much, even though it got canceled because toys didn't do well, which is what Cartoon Network focused on more, which is why a lot of good shows got canceled. It actually got an ending in Ben 10 Omniverse. It had a crossover with Omniverse, and it got its conclusion in that.
Yeah, I don't remember that. I remember the Rex, the Generator Rex and Ben 10 one. I don't remember that one.
So the Zack Saturday one was exclusive to Omniverse because Saturdays had been canceled like since 2008 or something. Like it got 2 seasons. But they weren't making toys for it, so they didn't anymore, even though it was really good. Also, that Generator Rex Ben 10 crossover, that was like one of the best crossovers. And it was actually canon. Ben actually keeps the alien he unlocks in it.
It's great.
Interesting.
So, where are we
That's
putting
good
that?
to-
Hmm?
You could put it in B.
Okay.
Nah, I put him in C, bro.
I-
I don't know. It ain't with like the Fed or nothing. I can't put him in B.
I don't remember it though. Personally,
Nah,
I can't.
I put him in C.
I want to put him in A, but we can just
Nah,
put him in B since that's the average of the 3.
nah, he goes on C, bro. I don't see him putting him in B.
Give me your reason why.
Why do
If
you
you
dislike?
convince me, we can do it.
Because all the look at all the B people who put in B. They all had like very noticeable things they did was good. And,
Starfire?
but this character, he doesn't fit like with like Dipper or Phineas. He doesn't fit with them. You know? Or Timmy. He don't fit with them. That's how I see it.
But he is popular, and the show was popular, and it was very cool.
Yeah, but
Very
was it Phineas and Ferb popular? Like,
again, like the kind of it got a continuation in Omniverse.
yeah, but I
But
just
even
To
don't
be
see it.
fair, if you are good enough to make it into Ben 10,
Yeah, but
Like even though the show was canceled, they still ended the show in the Omniverse. Like
Yeah.
5 years later, that kind of should show how much it was loved.
I
Now,
don't
they
see it.
have
I
actually
personally put in C.
some sort of ending.
I personally. You can keep him in B, but I personally put him in C.
All right, AJ, what's your choice?
Mordecai.
Mordecai Rigby? Where are we putting him?
E. That nigga's a simp. He was a straight up simp.
Put both those fuckers in E.
No. Rigby, he's an A, but Mordecai, he's an E.
Dude, Rigby is actual scum.
No, bro, that man was funny.
Rigby
He
tried to murder his friend multiple times, tried to ruin just about every dude. Rigby is the reason why
because of Mordecai.
I
You
can't
gotta-
have Rigby be any higher than C.
AJ.
What? That man is an A,
I
bro.
Can't have
Mordecai.
Rigby be any higher than C.
AJ. Rigby fucking took. There was a part where Mordecai applied for college. Rigby took the letter and told him he was declined. He was accepted to college. Rigby
But they
acts
did a lot of
more
good
that's
though.
fine.
I can't put him in the bro. Put him okay. Put Rigby in B, but put Mordecai in E.
I will put Rigby in D. That's as far as I'm willing to learn to budge.
All right, put Mordecai in E.
You can go
then.
and see.
See? Fine.
Put Mordecai in E, bro. He did a lot of scummy ass shit and did it for Margaret. I can't stand that.
Yeah.
Rick bad.
Yeah, but
He-
Mordecai, bro, he just fucking just stopped. I just don't. He just did a lot of scummy shit.
They were both horrible people. Not to mention how many times Rigby tried to kill Mordecai.
If he tried to kill Mordecai because Mordecai did something, that's how I see it.
No, Rigby's just a heady dickhead.
Because I remember that one episode he was making fun of his height and he kept punching him. And I think he went off on the Mordecai. You don't remember that one?
I do.
I
That's
remember that one.
he's straight.
That's one of the scummy shits. I think that's one of the reasons.
He made
There's
a
more to it.
it ain't murder worse. Look, I understand more the dickhead,
Damn sure
but there is
did not
very
give.
few things he did that was deserving of murder. All right, Keith, who's your choice?
Tom and Jerry go in a tier above S.
You want their own tier, like Ben does?
Nah, they can go and sit in Ben 10's tier.
Put him in Ben 10.
You know what? I can agree with that.
Cause let's keep it a buck.
They're
I feel
iconic.
like it shouldn't
They are-
need to be said, but like
Honestly,
when
there's
there was
nothing-
Looney Tunes, there was only one show that did better than Looney Tunes, and that was anything that was Tom and Jerry. I mean, almost anything that Tom and Jerry was in bangs.
Dude, even
I swear, I don't think there was a Tom and Jerry show that I've ever seen that hadn't banged.
dude, even that random Tom and Jerry movie that came out like a couple years ago that was half live action, that was still pretty good.
I like what the one with racing. I like that one. That was my best one. I like.
I like the ones that they had Butch in it. They had
Look.
the entire cast: Butch, Jerry's little cousin, everything. Butch
It's
was
Tom and Jerry. We know why it's in the Ben 10 tier.
Yeah.
Uh,
So I would almost go off to say that Ben 10's tier should be renamed to Tom and Jerry's tier because
No, just keep it in there.
yeah, I'm just saying it's no longer just called Ben 10's tier.
No, we should just say goat.
It's
We
the
should
goat
say
tier.
goat tier.
It's just
Yeah,
you know
goat
what?
tier. Let's change the goat tier. Just goat.
There.
because that's the only way to describe their shows.
Hold on. There we go. The goat tier. All right. So it's my turn. Let's do the Ed, Edd and Eddie brothers. They're not brothers, but you know what I mean.
Dumb, and dumbest.
Yeah.
The glorified Three Stooges.
Yep. It can't be no higher than no B. I can say that for sure. Can't be no higher.
The characters, I agree. The show was actually really good.
Yeah, the show itself, yeah. Characters.
The movie was even a good ending to it. I don't know if you guys ever saw the movie.
I forgot.
It was a good movie. So we put them all in B?
Yeah.
Keith?
I put the dumbest one in C. That nigga was just too dumb.
Yeah, I agree.
You mean Ed? Aiden,
No,
you mean the green jacket, this guy?
put him in D. Fuck no, put his ass in D.
Okay, but Ed was actually really funny too.
Yeah, but the other two are more useful. That nigga just dumb. I can't even like remember. Like he was just dumb.
He was the muscle. He was the muscle.
Yeah, but he was just dumb. Like
He was also a psychopath.
Cheese, you agree with me? He ain't a D.
He a C. I think they
I'll
all
go.
kind of a C if I'm keeping a buck.
I personally put him in D.
I put them all in C. I will hold you.
Alright, who I got? Let me see.
Do we put him in C? Do we put 2 in B and 1 in C? What are we doing?
No, we keep it as is. Keep it.
All right.
I go Johnny Test. Put him in A tier.
All right. Everybody agree?
Yep.
Done. That was the simplest one.
Yeah, I mean, he ain't no S, but he was A for sure. A.
Johnny was
I like-
funny. That was enough for me. He like his show. Well, Johnny Test. Oh, okay. Wait a minute now.
Oh God. The second thought.
A or B? Because season 1 was goated. Every other season after
Slowly got worse and worse.
No, not slowly. It pretty much immediately fell off a cliff.
No, because I'll say the other seasons have some good episodes.
I keep him at A. Because I think it was, I mean, I understand what you said the first season, but I don't think, like, you could really, like, if the first season was good, bro, I don't see how they could top the other season.
Yeah.
Good episodes, but I don't see how they could top it.
We'll just keep him.
Like, that's how I see it.
We'll just keep him in A. Who's next? Chase? Chase? Who's next, brother?
I said Yugi. Hello?
Yes, Yugi? Where are we putting him? We hear you.
I liked Yu-Gi-Oh! As a show. I think it was an A. I think Yugi himself, though, is a B.
So, I just picked a picture of Yugi, but we can make it Yami Yugi. Let's be honest here.
A. Yugi was a straight punk B.
We'll put him in A. We'll say it's Yami Yugi.
Shit, I don't even think that Yami himself deserved it in B. Or not Yami. Whatever, fuck. The cool version deserves to be an A. The very submissive version deserves to be in a C.
So I have a note about that. The movie version of normal Yugi was actually a lot more assertive and was a lot more bold. He grew a lot during the movie, and he becomes a much better character. Anyway, so we'll leave him in A, and I guess. So how about we just do a couple characters we haven't done yet? Like we have a couple characters who are just like the other half of things. We haven't done Ferb and we haven't done Daffy. Where do you guys want to put them?
And Bugs is where Bugs at? Is he an S? You gotta put Daffy in the A then.
Yeah.
Alright. I agree with that.
Daffy did his part.
Where's Ferb? Phineas is in B. Should we put Ferb in B too? I like that.
Yeah. I can agree to that.
My pick is Samurai Jack. Where should we put him?
I don't know. Realistically, he belongs in A. I know a lot of people definitely put him in A. But
I feel that a lot of people would put him in S.
I was gonna say Samurai Jack is like beloved.
Well, his show was an S. Well, Samurai Jack went through such a range of things, though, and he still completed his goal all the way at the end.
He did. He did his job. He had a goal, and he completed it.
He met the end of that that goal. Hardest
He got
goal, but he got there.
stupidly hard goal. A. I'll vouch for that. AJ, your turn.
Curse the dog.
F.
I vouch for an S. We gotta move back real fast.
You got an F?
S.
Nah,
Hey.
he's an A. He's an A. He's top A if we're gonna keep it a buck.
AJ?
Yeah, he an A. I can't put him in no S tier.
We'll put him at the top of A. Eve.
Yeah.
Your turn.
Let's go with number 1. Nice.
Where are we putting him?
Kids Next Door was goated,
It was great.
and he himself, like, I felt like he kept everything running.
He fucking carried the team.
Especially when the team wasn't, like, doing their part.
Especially in the movie, too. He definitely carried that team.
Yo, he was the only reason they survived that movie.
Him and his dad carried that team. I ain't gonna lie.
Dude, his dad was... Dude, that movie was great. That was a great ending to it.
Yeah.
He's going in either high A or S, hands down.
Yeah. That's crazy how his dad was 0 and he was 1.
The number system in that show was strange, to be fair. So the number system in that show was weird as shit, to be fair.
I heard before they canceled that, they were supposed to have one in space before the show got canceled.
One as Ace?
No, in space.
One in space?
Yeah. Before
That would have been interesting. So where are we putting them? A or S?
I put an S, personally.
A's? A's?
S, yeah, S.
All right. All right, I'll agree with that. AJ, your move.
SpongeBob, the GOAT. Ain't no denying him. Especially in the movie. that was peak.
Can we put SpongeBob himself in E tier? I don't like him.
No, he's an S. No, he's a
He
GOAT.
is-
He's a GOAT.
He's annoying as shit.
He's a GOAT.
He
Bro,
carries
that man,
that show, bro.
he's a GOAT. Bro, the movies were even
He
better.
unbelievably carries that show.
So we're
Yeah.
putting him in S?
No, he's a GOAT.
I don't. He's an A.
A?
Mhm.
AJ, would you say
The show
B?
itself is definitely the GOAT.
The movies too? You like the movies?
Oh, I love the movies.
So are we putting him in A or B?
I'll put him in S.
I'm putting him in A.
Nah,
Bro, he
throw him
belongs
in
in
S.
S.
Throw him
Yeah.
in S.
That's crazy.
Hey, do you want to put him in S?
3
Yeah.
generations, 3 keys.
He an S, bro. I ain't gonna put him no higher because he does have that added that he himself is built to piss you off.
And he does.
Along with Patrick, but
You can't deny it.
I can't in good conscience put him anything lower than S because
They're too iconic.
An S character.
Oh, he had like a SpongeBob pack, like fucking cup. Like, think about it. There was SpongeBob everywhere.
All right, who's next?
I was a Digimon. Put that shit in the fucking C tier. I cannot.
No, you guys are just Digimon haters. We're putting them in the A tier.
Digimon is a watch the version of
can.
No, I'm vetoing you two because you two just hate Digimon. This is like actually iconic.
You got Pokemon. What big? It can't be bigger than Pokemon.
It doesn't need to be. Pokemon is the biggest media.
Yeah, so put that thing in fucking D tier.
Digimon's not Pokemon. It's not supposed to be. It's its own thing, and it does it well. and people love Digimon. You can't tell me it's not iconic.
Put it in D tier, man.
I'm putting it in A.
It's
Because you two just
in my
hate.
book, it's a B.
I think it's a
You two are just Digimon haters, so I'm leaving it in A.
that shit don't belong in no damn B tier, bro.
All right. So we got Invader Zim next. Let's do them.
I don't know
They're
about that. Y'all can
A
go
tier.
through that if y'all want.
A tier.
And the dog.
You want Zim and the dog, or just Zim and A tier?
No, both of them.
Both of them? I can agree with that. AJ, who's next? We got 4 characters left. Yo, we have exactly enough for 1 cycle left. Look, we have 4 characters.
Generator Rex.
I vouch for A.
Same.
Oh, bro, we forgot to add Clone Wars to this list.
I wasn't going to count that. Yeah, because that I wasn't counting that because that's definitely not just a cartoon.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Continue.
That's in a league of its own. Like I put that in S tier. The GOAT.
Even with
Definitely
the latest ones too, S tier.
Yeah, that's right. They even continued it. No, they actually continued Clone Wars.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's S tier too. The continuation.
Oh, technically, if you're considering the Bad Batch.
No. I'm talking about I'm talking about.
No, they actually made another season of Clone Wars.
Yeah. I'm talking about that.
Like they actually went and finished it, Keys.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I have to.
They were about 2 years ago, bro. Oh, like 2-3 years ago.
Yeah, they actually went back and finished it. So we're putting Generator Rex in A tier, AJ?
Yeah.
I'm good with that. That dude was great. That crossover was great.
Had a Ben 10 type show if it wasn't canceled. I have to say that.
Generator Rex actually wasn't canceled. It actually got to finish.
Are you serious?
Yeah, this show actually finished.
Bro, if they had more, it would have been up there with Ben 10, bro.
I'm pretty sure they did actually get canceled, but they actually got to finish the show is the thing.
I felt like he was Ben 10 competition. That's what I felt like.
He was. Like, he was on par with them. If he had kept getting more shit, he probably would have been S tier. All right. Keys, who's your next guy? We got Grim, Jenny, and Randy.
Remember any of these characters. Let's go with Grim.
Where are we putting them?
I'll throw him in B or C.
D?
I said B or C because I don't even remember him.
I'd put him at C.
C.
Billy and Mandy was fine, but I'd put him in C. Okay, so I'll do Randy. I would like to vouch for Randy in B, just because I really liked him. He's neat.
I'll put him in C, bro. He wasn't that good.
I'm fine with B or C.
Wait, you know that show Drake the Dragon? What's it called? Drake. Jake.
AJ, you just reminded me of 2 shows. You remember the Dragon Kid?
Yeah, Jake the Dragon.
Shit. And Xiaolong, whatever it is, the Showdown show.
The Showdown? What? I don't remember.
You know, like with the yellow dude? Oh. You guys ever see Hero 108? Yeah, Hero 108.
That show?
Oh, yeah, that show was also gas.
I forgot to put those two on there. We'll put Xiaolong in B and Hero 108 in A.
Yeah.
That good, Keys?
Yeah, that's good with me.
Randy will put in C.
No, Brandon's a C. I can't put him no B.
I already said C, AJ.
Oh, all right.
And Jenny, C or C?
Jenny, she ain't.
I don't remember either. These last
That show was fine. It wasn't amazing, so I'd put it in C.
Now we gotta make a villain tier next. Next tier, we gotta make a villain tier.
My God. You fuckers know I spent like an hour making these tier lists, right? Like, this is not an easy undertaking, right? Like, getting the characters, taking them out. This takes like an hour, man. You want me to make a villain one next?
For next time.
Oh, God. Can we play that list now?
We're talking
Yeah.
villains. We ain't talking about no
Here's the tier list. Here's the tier list, everybody. Oh. We got the GOAT tier with Ben and Tom and Jerry. S tier with Bugs, the Turtles, Zuko, Aang, Shaggy, Scooby-Doo, Robin, Stitch, number one, and of course SpongeBob. We got the A tier with Courage, Ice King, Marceline, Gumball, Darwin, the other two Ben 10s, Ash, Cosmo, Wanda, Jake, not from State Farm, Toph, Velma, Blossom, Beast Boy, Raven, Cyborg, Johnny, Yugi, Daffy, Jack, Digimon, Zim and Gur, Generator Rex. We got B tier with Dipper, Phineas, Jinky, Beyblade Pro Tag, Gwen and Kevin, Dexter, Timmy, Finn, Fred, Bubbles, Buttercup, Johnny, Starfire, Steven, Zach, two of the Ed. I think they're Ed and Eddie. Ferb. Then in C tier we got Danny, Dan, Mabel, Lance, Rigby, Ed, Grim, Randy, Jenny. D tier we have Jimmy and Daphne. E tier we have Mordecai. Any objections? AJ?
Put that Digimon damn C.
AJ, I'm not moving Digimon.
Bro, that thing is not that good. Okay,
AJ, you just a Digimon hater. That's all, man.
So if you put that in, if you put that at A, so Pokemon C, Pokemon S.
We can put Pokemon in S. It is iconic. It is literally the biggest multimedia company.
I put Digimon at C, bro.
I'm not putting Digimon at C. Stop being a Digimon hater. It's not like Pokemon. Stop comparing the two, AJ.
He going to C tier too. I can't put him in no B.
I will disagree. Anyway, have a wonderful night, everybody. We're going to go make other videos.